Hello everyone! Now when I was looking at my channel, I found a ton of people talking and asking for a tutorial for this video. So I finally made one. Sorry about the long wait. And here it is. Enjoy! So you start off with your photo that you want to do. Go to remove BG, and it depends if it's a color like this pink background. You could go, hover over it and choose intensity, or you can manually do it. Once you did that, what you're going to do is that you're going to copy this and put it into overlay. That you want your character, the person that you're tweening, to be on, and put that as the main track, so it'll look like this so far. So basically what I do is that I cut up the person's parts. So you're going to have to duplicate this image multiple times, put it to each other, next to each other, go back to remove BG, custom removal, and cut out that you want it to be. So let's just say I want it to be this arm. I'm gonna only keep that, so it'll only be that arm. So do that with the rest of them. Now that we did that, we have to move it. So according to the music, you're gonna move it to the beat, but because there's no music here, I'm just gonna do some goofy little movements. So if I zoom out into this, it's gonna be longer, which is way better. Now I use keyframes to move it. So if I put a keyframe here and then move a keyframe here, it's gonna move according. So let's just move this hand. I go to graphs, if I'm not mistaken. Basic, not graphs. Rotate, and I'll rotate it this much, and then I'll maybe move it a little to there. So now look, it moves. You go to graphs right here, and this will choose like how fast it'll go on a specific part. So like this one will go slow first and then fast. The one that I use was cubic ease. Now there's no way that I know right now that repeats it over and over and over, so I have done that manually over and over and over. It took a very long time. Here's how I repeat. So since this is moved down, I go and do another keyframe, move this up, go back to basic, and move this up to the original, so 0, and then move this back to its joint, go back to graph, and then it's cubic ease. So now it goes like this. And you'll have to do that with the other ones. But that's mostly how I did it, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's finished. Usually you want to make the movements human-like, like how the joints actually move, and if you were to move in that specific way, that's how it would look like. But here I did a very, very quick example, so it does not look human-like at all. I really want to show this is how I do it. This is a very quick tutorial, so it doesn't look the greatest, but if you do all my steps, this is how it looks like, kind of. But if you want to go another step farther, you can also do this part. So I would remove that photo, get a pink background. Now on the screen is going to show a pink photo that you could screenshot for this. It could also be any other color. But after you're done with that, you're going to export it and you're going to upload it once again. So it's going to be a full image, okay? And then you're going to remove BG and then chroma key again. We're going to go to retouch, body, and then manual. And then we're going to go to stretch, which we're already on. And we're going to move it to the length of our character, okay? Go on the keyframes, tap it on the beat, so let's just say there. And then you're going to do it in half, split it in half. And now what's going to happen is that, do you see this button? It's going to stretch it. So the first part you could do tall, and then the next one you're going to have to do short. And then you're going to keep going back and forth until it looks like this. Yeah, so as you can see, it's kind of stretched. showing my face in the bottom corner, so I am going to block it out. But this is the same movements as I have done. So as you can see here, this moved here, and then that moved there, and back and forth and back and forth. And that's mostly literally how I did it. Let's see what you guys can make. And if you did learn from it, tag me into the video that you made a twinning video of. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.